seeing the last little bits of sunshine looking out over cold water, whereas the sun sets, we're getting just that last little bit. And it's also really breezy. That's something that we've been able to see at this intersection particularly, just because of all the flags at the four corners. We can see how breezy it is. Temperatures range from 33 in Kalamazoo on the cool side to 37 for Holland and South Haven. And man, it has been a minute since we have seen this sunshine icon, but it has been around for most of the day, feeling great. But even as nice as it is, our feels like temperatures are running around 10 degrees colder than our actual temperatures once again. So it feels like the 20s right now. That's thanks to a double-digit wind, mainly from the south, but that's doing the same thing as it's been doing for the last 24 hours, bringing some warmer air our direction, all while at the same time keeping it still feeling a little bit colder. Clouds are on the way though. They're coming ahead of this first system. That's a very minor system, but it's part of the reason why we're so breezy at the moment. With this coming through, we're going to see our wind change from the south back to the north briefly, and then temperatures are going to start to rise on the backside of that front. There's almost no power with it and nothing except that wind change. So tonight we will be ending up right around freezing, pretty much where we are. We're not going to see a lot of movement with our temperatures, still staying breezy, so you'll want to bundle up. But tomorrow afternoon we will make it into the upper 30s with some peaks of sunshine. I think initially we'll still probably be pretty cloudy on the backside of that cold front, but then we'll end up getting to see the sun and the warmer temperatures will make an appearance. We may even see some 40s for tomorrow. More of us, if not all, will be ending up in the 40s come Thursday though. That is ahead of our next system, but it's going to be a breezy stretch. Thursday, our wind is coming up from the south. It could be as high as 30 miles an hour. That's why we're going to get up into the 40s. And then the cold side of this system still winds around 30 miles an hour, but this time from the northwest, pulling in cold air. And the change in the temperatures there is something that we'll have to monitor because there could be a flash freeze because we're going to have all this rain to melt that snowpack, and then the crashing temperatures coming on top of that could freeze it all really fast. Early tomorrow morning, temperatures are still going to be holding steady in the low to mid 30s. Probably not going to squeeze any moisture out of this front, and then we'll start to see some sunshine for tomorrow. Temperatures will eventually start to fall in the late afternoon and early evening, but they'll recover pretty easily into Thursday morning, already in the middle to upper 30s by around 6 or 7 a.m. when the rain will likely start. It will get heavier through the day as temperatures rise, and this model even has 50s for the lakeshore. That would really be something. But staying windy during the day and seeing just these showers coming in, but there is some cold air knocking on our doorstep, and we'll see that on the backside of this front come around 7-8 p.m. and that's going to lead into some lake effect snow concerns along with that flash freeze for Friday morning. Probably not going to be a huge concern in terms of accumulating snow, but that flash freeze could lead to some travel difficulties throughout the day on Friday.